So, folks, yeah, it's me again. And, I'm always moving. I'm always busy on things. Right now, I'm about to finally get geared up and ready to get into Tennessee. Got things have already been resolved there. Of course, a lot of people out there are still like, well, what does the red truck have to do with anything? I've never heard of anything that would make that suspicious. But I actually spoke with some people at the Tennessee FBI to be exact, and they were really curious. How did you find all of that information out? Because they had not been able to crack the case apparently. And I just said I've always known that this was what was really going on, what was involved with Tennessee. So specifically, we're going to be speaking about Ethan Moyes and some other things. And so, they really tried to take out my smiley face murder video, so I had to deal with all of that as well. And just know I'm very, very busy. And then I'm getting ready for the Samantha Sperry section I need to do on her, who's also a part of what happened in Tennessee. And so I do read and view all of your comments. So thank you. And here we go with Summer Wells. Okay, folks, so this is all that I'm able to do for right now, unfortunately. But this will be a Summer Wells official update that I'm breaking into two parts this time because, unfortunately, there's really not enough time to do a full Summer Wells case update for right now. So I'm breaking it into two parts, and that will need to be a deep dive when getting into that. So that's the biggest reason for it being two parts. This is Steve Ashworth performance right here. Okay? Steve Ashworth performance. Now, that is important because Dane Ashworth lives there. That's correct. Dane Ashworth. Okay? So I'm going to go here on the map. I'll be going down here on Desert Forest Drive. That is directly next to where Mr. Ashworth lives. And none other than Ethan Wise. That's right, Ethan M. Wise is his full name. Worked on the Toyota Tacoma truck with this man, Mr. Dane Ashworth. That's correct. And, we need to be able to really review each of the locations and similar things. What's interesting is in this area, look at the housing complexes. The housing complexes are mostly all unmarked, folks. Right here. And some of the trucks, as well as you can see up here, are very suspicious. They don't have a registered plate on them. Similar things. And I desired to make, just a longer video on this, but unfortunately, you wouldn't believe the type of things that I'm busy with right now. So I won't have time to do the full Summer Wells update, that I normally might do. What I am doing is I'm splitting it up into two separate parts. Okay, because I got a lot of life things that I'm dealing with and similar things that I got to do right now. But since it's been split up into two parts, which you can guarantee is that we're deep diving everything about the Summer Wells case, most likely later today, tomorrow, and so on, when I'll do a part two to what's really going on with the Summer Wells situation. So this is basically the Ashworth performance. And by that I mean this is the place where Dane Ashworth worked on the Toyota Tacoma truck with Ethan Wise. That's correct, with Ethan Wise. And right here you can see one of Mr. Ashworth's addresses in Brevard, Charlotte, North Carolina. But, you know, this is very, very important stuff. Because the truck, folks, okay, the Toyota Tacoma truck that Mr. Ashworth worked on a lot, and none other than Ethan Wise, that's correct, worked on a lot, are directly related to what happened when Summer Wells disappeared. Everything is connected to that, and there are some videos that will be finally revealed. Some videos that will be revealed for the first time to the public directly on their trek into the mud with the Toyota Tacoma. So Ethan Wise worked directly with Dane Ashworth. That's the most important thing you need to know, folks. They worked together. They were very, very close. They took the truck everywhere. Everywhere you can imagine is where they took this truck. Okay? And of course, there's a lot of different Ethan Wise because he's tried to hide his identity. But who we want, of course, now is Ethan M. Wise, which is this guy right here, folks. Right here. Saying his current address, is in Vermont, and it's not. But he's related to Tammy Wise. He's related to a lot of people, actually. There he is in Cleveland, Ohio. Now, they've since tried to delete the fact that he had any middle name and all of that. So don't be at all shocked by that. But he's a part of the Ohio Estate Planning Commission because his parents are on it. He's a part of the Cleveland Board. And his good friend Ethan Moyes, they all knew what happened to Summer Wells. Because Tammy's with the Wise Group. And the Wise Group is, Solomon's Council of the Wise, essentially. An alleged group and kind of cult in Pennsylvania that also works out of Ohio and similar things. So, in part 2, we're thankfully going to be taking a deep dive on that. We're going to look at the Toyota Tacoma truck directly. We're going to review certain key pieces of evidence. And we're going to go after this Ashworth dealership big time. Because, folks, I want to find out what happened. Everything that happened just as much as anyone else wants to find out. The truth, And we're getting closer to the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the truth. In every kind of conceivable fashion. When it concerns Summer Wells. And, I'm going to leave you with that because there's going to be a part 2 where we're going to deep dive and we're going to follow that truck. And we're going to look at what Ethan Wise has been working on the whole time. Why is Dane Ashworth involved with Ethan M. Wise? That's his real name. And why in the world did they have all of these gallon jugs to cover their tracks for possible trafficking? Everything is going to be revealed. So look forward to the second part of this two-part episode. Big time, because that's going to be worked on. Could even be late today, tomorrow, at the very latest, though. So thank you, folks.